next morning.
3人で登校するの久しぶりですね。
そうだね。
That's actually true. Konami never goes to school with us in the morning anymore. I think, at least. Though to be fair, we don't see us walking together that often anymore in the scenes. Well, the student council and PMC have basically different schedules after all, so our cycles simply didn't match up. We're still running our social campaign this week, but we decided to have our day of rest today. Oh, yeah, because it's so tiring greeting people in the morning every single day. For that reason, we happen to be going to school at the same time as Konami.
それじゃあ行こっか。
Yeah, can't afford to be late as PMC members after all. Despite our conversation yesterday, Mio is the same as always around me. I guess she's really rooting for me. These feelings of my childhood friend makes me sincerely happy.
そういえば、ねえ兄さん、ミオさん、今日はいつものしなくていいの？
Oh right, you mean rehab?
もうあれは必要なくなったんだよ。
There's not.
そうなんですか？
She's cured! I cured her! Hallelujah!
ねえゆうくん。
Right. Well, things happened.
そうなんだ。よかったね。で、いいの？
Good? Well, I don't know about that. At the very least, Mio's androphobia hasn't been cured. So yeah, it's not really something to be delighted about.
もちろんよかったんだよ。だってゆうくんにね。
Mio, you don't have to say that.
どうして？せっかくおめでたいことなのに。
No. Don't. No matter what. It's kind of bitter to have people hear about your yet unfulfilled love.
ミオさんには教えて、妹には教えてくれないの。
I mean, we were kind of close. I know we are close, Konami, right? Abnormally close. In a different universe and alternate reality, even more close than a lot of other people. But yeah, I mean, she was just there, and it was sort of the right timing to tell her. It's not like I trust her more than you, Konami. It's nothing like that. I'll eventually tell you as well.
じゃ、その時を楽しみにしてるね。
ゆうくんの恥ずかしがり屋さん。
Yeah, fine. Leave me alone. Having been made to blush first thing in the morning, we continue on the road to school. We arrive at the school and upon opening the door to our classroom, Tsukishima was right before my eyes. Good morning, Tsukishima. I greet her while feigning calm. However, the moment I saw her face, my heart started pounding.
おはよう、浅場くん、ミオ。
おはよう。ゆりちゃん、足は大丈夫？
All right.
おかげさまでもうほとんど痛みもないわ。二人とも昨日はありがとう。
Dang, she recovered fast. I see. That's good. Apparently, the nurse's diagnosis was correct.
どういたしまして。でも無理はしないでね。
Definitely don't slip in the pool anymore.
気をつけるわ。
While I listened to their conversation, I ruminated about how I should act around her. I suppose it must be because I've already, albeit vaguely, become aware of my feelings for her that I don't know how to talk to her.
浅場くん、そんなにじっと見てどうしたの？
Oh shit, am I staring? Sorry. I was just thinking that your foot really seems to be okay.
さすがに走ったりはできないけどね。ゆっくり歩けば全然大丈夫だよ。
I mean, running is not allowed after all, right? We as PMC members should set a good example for all the other students. Tsukishima says this with a smile on her face, as bright as ever. Thereupon, my heart aches again.
チャイムだ。
Uh-oh, quickly get in your seat.
それじゃあ二人ともホームルームも始まるし、また後でね。
Yes, ma'am. Tsukishima returned to her seat with careful, slow steps.
あれ、ユリ、足は平気なの？
Of course, she's a tough girl. She heals quickly.
はい、軽い捻挫でしたので。 ご心配をおかけして申し訳ありません。
Wait, how did An know about this? After school, Tsukishima, who went to the hospital just to be on the safe side, showed up at the student council room. Didn't Mio go with you?
途中で花に見つかって連れて行かれちゃったわ。
Wait,
後で来ると思う。
Hanako kidnapped Mio? Oh gosh, what could this be about?
とりあえずユーリは椅子に座って。こういう時は見回りとか足に負担のかかることをしちゃダメだからね。
はい、分かってます。
Tsukishima nods obediently and sits down in a nearby chair.
ああ、そうそう。ユーリ、島野さんから電話があったよ。
Who? Who is that?
ユーリがモデルをやってた雑誌の編集長さん。
Oh.
未だに復帰を望んでてね。
So the offer's still on the table if you still want to do the modeling job, right? Like, Hanako sort of said that as well, that like, despite Yuri herself seemingly wanted to continue it, or at least seemed to be enjoying to doing the modeling job, she just, for whatever reason, decided not to, right? So, but like, now knowing that the option is still on the table, she could return to that. Don't tell me she wants you to persuade her into this.
うん。ユーリ本人にその気がないみたいだから、なんとか口説いてくれないかって。
Damn, see, even they want you desperately to like, come back.
ジンポ先輩にまでそんな電話が来てるんですか？
事務所の人からもかかってくるよ。向こうもなかなか諦めきれないみたい。
Damn, that was like, what, a year ago?
ご迷惑をおかけしてすいません。先輩に電話しないよう私から連絡しておきます。金輪際あの仕事をするつもりはありませんから。
You don't? Are you sure about that, Yuri? I mean, if that's what you decide, I'll respect your decision, but I don't know, is that what you really feel deep down inside? The fact that they still want her so adamantly must mean she's a very promising model in their eyes. Even an amateur like me can tell how amazing she is just by taking a look at the magazine that still left her in the student council room. Was she that popular back then? I mean, she must be if she has to go outside in the disguise.
そりゃあもともとは読モでの応募だったから採用されてもほんの少し乗るぐらいかなって思ってたんだけどね。
But hey, it's like an entire fucking page, right? Mag model? What's that?
ああ、ユーマくんは知らないか。読者モデルの略だよ。ユーリの身長だと専属モデルは厳しいかなと思ったし、とりあえずお試し的な。
Oh, do runway models have to be tall? I don't know. I don't know shit about models. I'm modeling. I see. She is by no means small, but it's true that her height isn't really suitable for a runway model.
でもね、そしたら普通にでっかく乗っちゃったの。小さくたってモデルになれるってキャッチコピーで、ちょっとしたブームまで起こしたんだよ。
I mean, I guess if you become a runway model, like, people have to see you, right? You have to show off the clothes or whatever the fuck you're wearing. So, I guess the taller you are, sort of, the better. I mean, obviously, you don't want to be a fucking giant, but like, tall is good, I imagine, because then people from further away can see you, and the more people can see you in a full room, blah blah blah, of course. Makes sense, I guess. Never thought about it at all, like, why the fuck would I? That's pretty amazing.
もうその話はやめてください。浅葉くん、雑誌は持ち主さんが取りに来ないみたいだし、処分しちゃっていいんじゃないかしら。
Can I keep it for, like, you know, personal reasons? That'd be kind of a waste if you ask me. We could just leave it.
処分してください。
Can I at least, like, you know, take out those particular pages out of the magazine and then you get rid of it? She interrupts me mid-sentence and repeats her stance. Well, no use arguing. If she dislikes the topic this much, we shouldn't talk about the magazine anymore. Senpai, do you still want her to model?
さすがに本人がやりたくないっていうのを強制するつもりはないよ。残念だけどね。
Yeah, I also wanted to see her shine as a model with my own eyes if possible.
さて、私はもう帰っちゃうけど、二人はどうするの？
I think I'll clear up the work that still needs to be done. You, Tsukishima?
私はミオに話があるから待ってるつもりよ。
Okay.
じゃあ鍵を渡しておくから戸締まりよろしく。暗くなる前に帰るようにね。
Seemingly having some urgent business or something to attend to, she placed the key on the desk, packed her stuff again, and left the room in a hurry. Where are you off to, An? Since both Konami and So Ori went home, it's just the two of us now. For no particular reason, I open a magazine and look at the photos.
まだそんなのを見てるの？
Well, you don't get to see magazines that feature someone you know that often or usually.
恥ずかしいし。それ、やっぱり捨てます。
But come on, look, it's like I'm seeing double, you know? This is beautiful. Say, if you want to throw it away anyway, won't you just give it to me? After all, I don't have a single picture of you, and there's nothing that'd speak against it anyway, right?
Huh?
As I direct my gaze at her, our eyes meet. She's like, oh, he wants a picture of me? Her eyes, which were staring back at me, make my heart skip a beat. I suppose that's the most fitting expression to describe the sensation in my chest. Anyhow, could you tell me then if you have some sort of problem with that or not?
急にびっくりさせないでください。その私の写真が欲しいとか。
I mean, I just like looking at my friends, you know? I have a picture of Mio too somewhere. I mean, she definitely has pictures of me. Well, I thought it'd be a waste to just throw it away.
そんな写真の何がいいんですか？
The smile, the dazzling, beautiful smile. Tough question, but if I had to say, it'd be your smile, I guess.
笑顔って。
If you ask me, there's no way you can make such an expression if you're not really enjoying what you're doing. And I haven't seen her smile like that with my own eyes even once. Not even anything that comes close to that kind of smile. That's why I want to make her smile like that. I want to see it with my own eyes. These feelings grow stronger day by day.
仕事は楽しかったよ。
I see.
すごく楽しかった。
Having said that, she takes a small breath, then straightens up her back and turns to face me directly.
浅葉くん、前に言ってたよね。モデルの仕事は私が自分で歩いてきた道なんだから否定はしちゃダメだって。
Yeah, I did.
だからね、これからはそういう生き方をしてみる。
Good. She shows a beautiful, lovely smile that looks as if the clouds which used to overcast her have cleared up.
1年後の私が今の私を振り返った時、頑張ったねって笑顔で褒めてあげられるように。
Yeah, that's the spirit. I wonder how that smile is going to look when that time comes. All of a sudden, that kind of thought slipped its way into my mind.
こうやってお掃除してるとまたみんなでお風呂に入りたくなっちゃうね。
You definitely should, Mio.
ミオ、足元滑りやすいから気をつけてね。私みたいになったら大変だから。
I mean, as long as she falls forward, I feel like she sort of has a cushion, you know? She has a safe area that'll just take the landing for her.
大丈夫だよ。ゆりちゃんは休んでて。あとは私がやっておくから。
Although I imagine falling up on your boobs must be kind of painful, I think. My turn to clean the public bath couldn't have come at a worse time.
けど、ミオだけじゃなくて、浅葉くんにも手伝ってもらっちゃって。
Oh god. What do you want, Hanako? Seriously, at least handle the cleaning without making a ruckus. Both Asaba-kun's voice and the ringleader who dragged the two of them into this resounded. Seems that they are doing well in the male section of the bath. Ah, hey Hanako, what are you doing in the male section? Since Mio even accompanied me to the hospital earlier on top of this. I'm feeling quite sorry about it.
あ、排水口の掃除は私がするわね。平気平気。かがむ仕事は足に良くないから禁止だよ。
Aw, kind Mio as always. With that, without even so much as raising an eyebrow, Mio continues cleaning. A lot of girls have long hair, and that makes cleaning the area around that drainage particularly tough. It all sort of like, you know, clumps together like a fucking hairball that a cat just coughs up. There are a lot of girls who simply can't handle touching it. Until I got used to it, I also felt reluctance towards dealing with the waste products of strangers.
やっぱり私も手伝うわ。
I feel like that's probably a bit weird, but something you'll get used to after a while, I guess. I don't know. I haven't really touched many people's just strange hair laying around in the bath.
じゃあゆうりちゃんはこの椅子に座ってね。
椅子に。
After I did what I was told, Mio crouches down right next to me.
これなら一緒にお掃除できるよね。
I feel like crying. Wait, why? Nothing has changed from that day a year ago when we cleaned the restroom together. Her smile, which I should be used to seeing, brings back all sorts of memories, making me unable to stop tears from welling up. Wait, why is she suddenly getting emotional?
ゆうりちゃん、いい匂いがする。
I don't know if it's just like good emotional or bad emotional.
ミオだっていい匂いよ。
Like, I can kind of see her getting good emotional, because this is like, it reminds her of, you know, Mio, how kind Mio is, and like, without her, like a year ago, how things could have been different, but she's glad that Mio has sort of, that they've become friends, right? We operate our hands with our bodies sticking together side by side. I still might be able to find a way back to when I didn't have these feelings. Mio is probably in love with Asaba-kun, and I really love her. I mean, I guess that's where a lot of the struggle comes from as well, right? It's sort of, she's assuming Mio, it's this kind of weird, strange love triangle, I guess, although it's not all with like romantic feelings for each other, but just a deep love that's also like friendship, you know, caring for each other. But yeah, so Yuri assumes, it's not even guaranteed, but she assumes Mio likes Asaba-kun, right? So despite Yuri liking Asaba-kun, she probably gives Mio, I get the dibs or whatever on Asaba-kun, but she feels a bit, I don't know if she feels like she's betraying Mio for having these feelings. Maybe it's part of that as well, right? This is just so tough. I feel like something's about to happen soon. Where, like, something has to happen between these two characters for there to be any progress at all between Yuri and Asaba-kun, right? If that's even gonna happen. I mean, they might be able to do like the switcheroo. I remember, like, I mentioned this in another visual novel, I don't remember which one, and then someone mentioned in the comments that a particular visual novel, I don't remember which one it is. Maybe it was like, was it Project Sunrider? Something like that. Some people might know which one I'm referring to. But apparently that one had a route which sort of did the switcheroo, where it seems like you're going for one character's route and then they actually sort of like do a, instead of like you expect to go left, they suddenly throw you in the opposite direction and like, hey, you're actually in this character's route, which you then don't expect. Maybe it's kind of, I don't think it's similar here. It's an idea that I just find intriguing but never really have seen executed. But it could work out that way, to like suddenly, oh, like we see a lot of things from Yuri's perspective and then suddenly like, boom, we're in the Mio ride. Like, what the fuck happened? I just like, especially after like I've played a couple of visual novels that had like, you know, mindfucky elements. And especially after Doki Doki Literature, I don't know, I just sort of like those types of things. Not necessarily, they don't necessarily have to break the fourth wall every single time. It's not necessarily have to be shit like that, but at least where it sort of feels like you as the player is sort of being toyed with. I kind of like that idea in visual novels and just stories in general as well, other video games. I really wished for them to become happy together. That's why Hey, Sugishima, didn't I tell you not to strain yourself?
Huh?
Suddenly being addressed, I found Asaba-kun standing there when I raised my head. Looks like he came out over to us after they finished cleaning the male section. Hana is also with him. Hana-chan. we'll take care of cleaning difficult spots like that. The injured's job is to serve as our overseer.
そうよ。あんたは邪魔なの。
I must have been fully aware that it was taboo to fall in love with him from the start. And yet, what do you mean taboo to fall in love with me? What do you mean? If any love is taboo, and which it would have been Konami and Yuma, right? And the fact that it's taboo is kind of like ancient, not ancient, but sort of old. It's based on old rhetoric, right? So it's kind of questionable to me, but still, if anything was taboo, it would have been that.
ごめんね。私がゆりちゃんにお願いしたの。
But I guess it says a lot about Yuri, right? That she considers it taboo, even though it obviously fucking isn't. That's so?
私が手伝わせてってミオに頼んで、ミオはそれを聞いてくれただけよ。
I see. Then I'll help her in your place. That way, it's all good, right, Mio?
ゆうくんと一緒にお掃除だね。
Oh gosh. This is weird, right? Because we're doing this. Our intention was to do this as a favor for Yuri so that she doesn't strain herself, so that she doesn't injure her ankle again or worsen her injury, whatever. But then Yuri might see it as, oh shit, he's trying to spend more time with Mio, and Mio is kind of happy about it too. And like, it's like our intentions is we get the exact opposite results, which sucks. There we have the two of them, who can handle cleaning the drainage that everyone is reluctant to do, all the while enjoying themselves more than anyone else. And then there is me, who only gazes at them from a distance. Sugishima, if you stay over there, you'll get your hair wet. Come over here. He firmly grips my hand and guides me to a safe spot, all the while careful not to stress my foot.
ありがとう。
I'm gazing at him from a much closer distance than before. I mean, you're kinda used to this distance, right? I was wrong. There is no way back after all. Like, the moment she's like, oh no, I don't even want to go back. What should I do? I ended up falling in love with the same guy Mio loves. I can't root for her anymore. I won't even be able to remain as her friend. That is not necessarily true, but...
現場監督さん、これからどうしたらいいの?
You know what this kind of reminds me of is like if you're very good friends with a person of the opposite gender, right? And then you actually realize you have feelings for them. It's sort of that awkward thing that you feel where it's like, is it better for us to remain friends? If I confess to him, it might ruin our friendship, right? It's always the possibility of that. And I feel like this is a little bit similar, but then sort of with 3 people and a lot more complicated.
小さいカスは水で流してくれる？
ついでに浅場ユーマにもぶっかけましょう。ホースの先をギュッてして。
Please don't splash me.
ユウくん、覚悟。
Hey, whose side are you on, Mio? I thought you were on my side, not Hanako. Hey, why does it turn out like that all of a sudden? I don't want that. I don't want our relationship to break. I want to stay as her friend. Yeah, that's probably another thing that's withholding her from making a move on Yuma or something. That she could possibly lose her friendship with Mio. I mean, it's a possibility. I don't think it'll happen, but I don't blame her for thinking that it's a possibility. I want everything to stay as is forever. You did? The rehab girl knew?
浅場くんが好きなんでしょ? 知ってたよ。
I mean, it's not a fucking mystery, right? Like, almost fucking every girl loves him.
どうして？私何も話してないよね。
I feel like it would be more rare for a girl at the school to not be in love with Asaba-kun. That would be more rare. People would be more surprised by that.
うん。なかなか尻尾を出さないから、揺さぶりをかけてみただけ。
揺さぶりって？
リハビリをずっと手伝ってもらったお礼に、 私もなんかユーリに協力したいと思ってたの。
Wait,
やるなら恋のキューピッドでしょって感じで。
really? This rehab girl did the good old switcheroo? She actually knew all along? And in order for Yuri to like sort of, I guess, confess her feelings to at least someone else, not to Yuma, but to someone else, rehab girl sort of like pretended like, oh, I like him too, to see how Yuri reacts to it.
待って、じゃあ浅葉くんが好きだっていうのは。
え、私違う学校に彼氏いるけど。
So yeah, her answer is yeah. She's in love with him, because the dude's at a different school, doesn't fucking matter then. Oh, I'm kidding. She got played, damn. That was pretty smart from the...
あ、びっくりした。
the other girl.
どうしたのユリ？まだ足が痛いの？
From rehab girl.
あ、すみません。少し考え事をしてて。
Who's the chick that the singer that's dead now that had a song like about rehab? Amy Winehouse, right? That fucking druggie. I have to quickly forget about that conversation. I declined her offer to pay me back and also asked her to keep quiet about it. No reason to keep thinking about it. But it was certainly a shock that someone other than Hana realized how I feel. Maybe other people have also?
こうやって二人きりになるの久々だね。
I mean, if anyone noticed out of our group here in the student council, it would probably be An, right? Like, she's a crafty girl. She's a crafty, perceptive girl. I mean, she figured out that me and Konami were doing it, right? And it's kind of very unexpected. You don't ever suspect siblings to be like, oh, are they doing each other?
そうですね。ところでその雑誌まだ残して。だってユーリの記念だもん。
それにこれを見てると元気が出るんだよね。
We should just fucking hang it up somewhere, so that every single day we can look at it, admire, and like, wow, yep.
浅葉くんは持って帰らなかったんだ。
I actually made a copy of it.
なんか言った？
She sounds disappointed though, like, oh, he didn't take it home, damn.
いえ、何でもありません。
そうそう。この写真だっけ？撮るのすごく大変だったのって。
ええ。撮影の前日、夜中に先輩へ電話しましたね。
懐かしいな。あの時どんなことを話したか覚えてる？
もちろんです。
How about how to make a smile? How about you think of your first love, she asked. I answered, I haven't been in love with anyone ever before. What about a guy you admire, or just someone you can't get out of your head? In response to those questions, I also uniformly answered that there was no such guy.
駅前に美味しいざるそばのお店があるから仕事終わったら食べに行こうって話したんだよね。
Wait, are you telling me that smile in the picture is actually over fucking food?
確かに美味しかったです。その説はごちそうさまでした。
During our long phone call, the conversation derailed at some point, and we ended up talking about condiments and toppings we put on our soba for about an hour or so.
またそのうち食べに行きたいな。
Man, that's a strange topic of conversation to talk about for an entire hour. Senpai is pretty sharp-witted. So she almost certainly has also realized how I feel. I'm sure it's no coincidence that she brought up the shooting now either. As if she's trying to tell me, now you can smile by thinking of the guy you love, right?
ジンポウ先輩。
Yuri's gonna tell her?
ん？
私、好きな人ができました。今度、その人に告白しようと思ってます。
It's great to see Yuri actually gather the courage to tell people though, right?
ほうほう。
Backing my prior presumption, she nods in response to my sudden utterance, without showing any signs of surprise. Yeah, it's like she's like, I was waiting for you to tell me. You actually told me earlier than I suspected.
前みたいに
Or
コーディネー
expected.
トをしてもらえませんか？変わりたいんです。今とは 違う自分になりたいんです。
Senpai is actually someone who is able to cast magic on girls. That's something I came to believe back then. Wait, like actual magic? Like Tina magic? Is Tina even capable of casting magic? I've never actually seen her cast magic on other people. Cause like 95% of the time she's just kneading it out at home. Case in point, I only passed the model application because she coordinated everything.
ダメでしょうか。
ダメというか無理。ユーリは私のコーディネートなんて必要ないぐらい可愛くなっちゃったからね。今以上に魅力を引き出すなんて無理。
Yeah, true. I don't think Yuri even needs any help.
でも
そのぐらい他の誰かがユーリの魅力を引き出した。そういう。ユーリは綺麗だよ。だから自信を持って。悩んで悩んで悩み抜いて自分で答えを見つけなきゃ。
Yeah, those are definitely, I feel like, her two biggest weaknesses, or I guess flaws in a sense, right? That like she lacks a lot of self-confidence, and the second one is probably that she puts other people's needs over her own, which isn't all bad, to be honest, but I feel like if you do that too much, you sort of neglect yourself, your own wants, your own needs even, and yeah, that's ultimately not that good for yourself, right? So I feel like even though it's not all bad, I feel like it's mostly bad.
神保先輩
She can really cast magic. Just talking to her made my heart unwind and gave me the courage to move forward.
人を好きになるって素敵なことだと思うな。嫌いが増えるより好きが増えた方が絶対にいい。
That's certainly better.
これからも好きを増やしていこう。
More love is always better than more hate. Preach it on. One by one, Senpai's words permeate my chest and strike roots there. Just like the time when I was modeling, Senpai is giving me strength.
前から不思議に思ってたことがあるんです。
不思議に？どんなこと？
先輩はどうしてそんなに綺麗なんですか？先輩の魅力を引き出してくれた人がいたんですか？
Senpai makes a slightly troubled face, but her expression softens again immediately, and she says,
綺麗かどうかは置いといて、長年連れ添ってきた相方がいるのよ。
Wait, what do you mean? My partner? What do you mean by partner?
相方さんですか？
Boyfriend? No, that can't be boyfriend. Otherwise she wouldn't be so fucking thirsty when coming after me, right?
うん。その子の生き方を見てたら負けてられないっていつもそう思えるの。私その子が大好きなんだ。
Who would that be though? Partner? Like, what would you usually don't call other people partner that often, right? Only like maybe like partner in crime. But that's more of a non-serious kind of thing. But like partner, when you refer to other people as partner, when it's sort of like when it's about jobs, right? When working, for example, you're a police officer and you have a partner, you always go on patrols together, stuff like that. That's when you say partner. When else? When you're, I don't know, maybe from the side, like, howdy partner, maybe like that. When else? I don't know. Partner?
そうでしたか。
It somehow reminds me a bit of Mio and Asaba-kun's relationship. I mean, maybe it could just be more of a friendship, yeah? Partner, friendship, yeah, that makes sense, I guess. At the shooting, what I envisioned to make myself smile was Mio and Asaba-kun happily going to school together. Really? That's what caused you to make that dazzling smile? It's really nice to see them together. As I faced the camera, that's what was on my mind. That is why I think that it's those two who changed me. I think I've been loving both of them since back then. So, I should clearly tell them tomorrow that I'm in love with Asaba-kun. that I fell in love with him.
あんたさ、まだ浅バカのことでうだうだ悩んでるの？
I'm like really surprised by Yuri. I think it's a good move ultimately, right? As scary, if I were in her shoes, I would be scared as fuck to sort of confront Yuma and Mio about telling them that she's in love with Yuma, right? Considering all the possibilities that could happen, both good and especially the bad ones are the ones that she's afraid of. But like, it's something you kind of have to do, right? Like, another possibility you can do is just, another choice is to just say nothing, pretend that you don't feel anything for him and hope it goes away, but that's just not healthy, that's not good. It's better, even if you don't like it that it's happened and you're scared or in need of the possibility of losing Mio as a friend, I feel like it's still something you have to confront. You have to tell the other people about, like, hey, this is how it is. Turns out I fell in love with you, so like, I'm scared to lose Mio as a friend, but at the same time this is how I feel, so I don't know what to do, and then try and figure shit out with the three of you, right? I mean, if someone means that much to you as a friend, and then you have another person who you consider yourself to be very close with and you're actually in love with them, it's just something you need to talk about. So, you go, girl. I'm rooting for you, Yuri.
浅場くんはバカじゃないわ。
私から見たら、あんたも浅場ユーマもバカの日本代表よ。日本どころか、世界の頂点も目指せる逸材ね。
どこがバカだっていうの？
そんなに好きならミオちゃんから奪うしかないのに、うじうじ悩んでるところがよ。
Hanako isn't helping much either, right? Even though there's clearly no other way than snatching him away from Mio. I don't understand this notion. Does everybody really think that like Mio has dibs on Yuma? I don't know. It just sounds so weird. And everybody's just waiting for Mio to finally overcome like her fear of touching guys, and then eventually when she does, that's when, like, yep, that's when they're gonna go to be together.
奪うとかそういう話じゃん。それに私は告白してもかなうとは思ってない。
Oh shit. I hadn't even considered that possibility because we're switching between perspectives so often. I feel like we're seeing a lot of scenes, conversations from Yuri's perspective compared to the Konami route. But yeah, we know for certain that Yuri likes him. We've seen that from her perspective. We've seen from Yuma's perspective that he likes her. So the possibility of, like, you know, Yuri being scared or Yuma being scared that the other might reject him after a confession never even crossed my mind because I just know for certain that they like each other, right?
うわ、また始まった。
But yeah,
あ
that's
んたっ
something
て
to be
後ろ
scared
に
of,
目がつい
sure.
てるんじゃないかってぐらい後ろ向きよね。
The black side? What?
私は花みたいに自分に自信なんて持てない。性格も考え方も違うの。
別にそれでいいじゃない。そもそも切れ川系女子日本代表の私と同じ自信を持つっていうのが間違いよ。
And where would this most beautiful, cute girl be? I don't see her in here. That really is amazing self-confidence. Why is there such a vast difference between us twins? Maybe like in the womb. Maybe in the fucking womb, Hanako just sucked all the confidence out of embryo Yuri, and that's why Hanako has so much of it and Yuri has so little of it.
でもね、もしこの世に私と同じぐらい可愛い子がいるとしたら、それは双子の妹であるあんたしかいないわ。一人でああだこうだ考えてないで、サクッとあいつをゲットしてきなさいよ。
In Hanako's own strange way, she's rooting for Yuri.
花、ありがとう。花も好きな人ができたら教えてね。絶対に。
うん。死んでもあんたには教えないわよ。
As I wake up, I feel the body warmth of someone else. Tina. It seems Tina has slipped into my bed without me noticing.
おはようございます、ユーマ様。
Hey Kotaro, long time no speak. I feel like we haven't spoken to him since, like, the very ending of the Konami route even. Yeah, morning. Unusual for you to address me of your own accord. I mean, we did see him in a, like, sort of short scene where there has been, like, this strange couple of scenes where Tina and Kotaro seem to be up to something, but I don't know what. We just sort of see them and they sort of talk about something a bit vaguely, but I don't know if it's like directly related to me and Yuri. I mean, it could be, but I thought it was like maybe the love fairy stuff, but Kotaro was in his other form, right? He was in his wolf form. Therefore, that makes me think like it was more Soul Reaper business. That's how I feel like that's how I just sort of differentiate. If Kotaro's in this form, then Tina is either in relax mode, in neat mode, not doing shit at all, or she's in love fairy mode. And when Kotaro is like in a fucking wolf, when he transforms, that's when they're in Soul Reaper mode.
実はそろそろティナ様を甘やかすのはやめてもらいたく思いまして。
How am I pampering Tina? I feel like I haven't seen her in so long. I don't think I'm pampering her.
ですが、ユーマ様はなかなか恋を成就していただけないようですから、早くティナ様を解放してくださいませ。
And how is that me pampering her? Badgering me won't help in this case. Besides, you think Tina will just obediently go back to her job once I date a girl?
そうしていただきたいと思っておりますが。
I mean, that's kind of what she'll be forced to do, whether she wants to or not. Seems Kotaro also has his doubts about it.
にゃんにゃ。恋の妖精がいれば安心です。
I mean, Tina kind of, at least towards the later stages of the Konami route, Tina played an important role, right? She definitely played an important role in sort of resolving the whole issue with Aoi finding out. She played an important role there. But I feel like, at least for Yuri and me to get together, Tina doesn't really have to do anything, right? She just kind of has to sit back, wait and see how things play out, and hopefully Yuri and Yuma eventually get together. I feel like Tina doesn't really have to do anything. Maybe later, maybe there will be some weird drama or something that usually happens, right? That's how visual novels just fucking happen. It's like they get together and then there's gonna be some dramatic something happen in a visual novel in the route. It's pretty much always that. You're gonna cry a bit or get sad a bit, get hit with the feels, and then usually it ends on mostly a good note, depending on from which developer you're playing a visual novel. So some routes are fucking dark, man. They actually get like, you don't think like, this is, am I supposed to feel happy about this? Is this really the only ending? Couldn't they have added like at least a good happy ending? But I don't think this one is any like that, I think. I mean, the Konami was kind of bittersweet, but it seemed to be all good at the end, right? At least after the epilogue. But yeah, we're getting too far ahead of ourselves now. We'll still have to wait and see what happens with Yuri. Sleep talking? The girl in question is enjoying a nice, cozy time. Sleeping snugly. It seems like she's a love fairy even in the world of her dreams.
私にはわかります。ユーマさんの声は叶います。
Yuma-shan, huh? I hope so. I leave Tina, who is yet to wake up, and get out of my bed. The rays of sunshine that stream into the room through the blinds reveal that we have clear weather today. It's like still dark here, what do you mean? It seems we'll have a pleasant social campaign again today. Alright, I'm ready for school.
今日の放課後って時間ある？
She said time after school, right? Do you have time after school? Uh-oh. Is that when Yuri's gonna do it? On the way to our classroom after we were done with the campaign, Tsukishima calls us to a halt.
私は平気だけど、ゆうくんは？
Same here. Is something up?
二人に大切な話があるの。放課後、時間をもらえないかな。
Of course, girl, you can have all the time you want. The way she talks is sort of awkward. Confused, I exchange glances with Mio.
ごめんね、いきなり。
Ah, it's fine.
大丈夫だよ。
After school it is, then. I'll leave my schedule open.
よろしくね、二人とも。
Look at that determined face of Yuri that was like, alright, I'm now made an appointment with them to meet. I'm gonna steal my resolve and tell them at the end of the day. Appearing strangely humble, she bowed her head to us. We're skipping right to the end of the day. Oh shit. We agreed to meet 1 hour after homeroom. I feel like shit's gonna go down. I don't know if it's gonna be good or bad. Maybe it's just gonna be fairly easy, and Mio, it's kind of a misunderstanding. Mio's like, oh no, I never really loved him. You go, girl, I'm cheering you on. Fully aware that I'm about 30 minutes early, I idle away in the empty classroom.
びっくりした。浅葉くん、もう来てたの？
I mean, remember our date, sort of date, where we went shopping? I was like half an hour early too, and I know you would be, Yuri, that's why I'm here already too. The door opens, and Tsukishima comes into the classroom.
まだ30分前なのに、早すぎじゃない？
But you're also here, Yuri. Well, I didn't want to take the risk of making you wait.
真面目なんだから、もう。
Who would have thought I'd ever come to get called diligent from the girl who was basically the most diligent student in our school?
あ、手錠の後、消えたんだね。よかった。
Yeah, it took a while, but it's finally healed. Oh, you're talking about this? I roll up my sleeve a bit and show it to her. If it had left me with a scar, I imagine you'd have insisted on taking responsibility for it or something.
そんなの当然です。
It's just a scar. It makes me look badass, you know? It's like, yeah, I was in jail. The police, they cuffed me pretty strong. Look, I got a mark here. I got a scar to remember it by. It is?
ええ。そうなったら、一生をかけてでも償います。
Wow, just for a scar on my wrist? Your whole life? Damn, that's extreme. I intended for it to be a joke, but Tsukishima's all serious about it, rendering me unable to say anything in return.
浅葉くんは大げさだって思ってるかもしれないけど、逆の立場だったら同じように考えたんじゃない？
Well, there's a big difference between a guy and a girl in terms of bearing a scar.
男か女かなんて関係ない。少なくとも私はそんな風に考えないよ。浅葉くんだから傷ついていいなんて絶対に。
I think it's safe to assume that she really means what she says, and that is exactly why her words pierce deep into my chest.
浅葉くんはもっと自分を大切にした方がいいと思う。
I feel like girls and guys are just a bit different in that, right? Like, just not only just their approach to scars as well, but just how they sort of take care of their body in that sense. Like, if they get injured or, like, you know, if they get a mark on their arm, leg, wherever on their body, guys generally don't mind that much if it's tiny stuff or whatever, right? Like I said, some guys were like, oh, look at the scar, I'm so fucking badass. Like, some guys are like that. So, whereas girls is like, oh no, my perfect, beautiful skin, no! The same. As I was about to tell her that the same would go for her, the sound of someone walking in a hallway interrupted me.
ミオかしら。
Mio? I suppose.
お待たせ。
There she is.
ごめんね、ゆうくん、ゆりちゃん。遅くなっちゃった。
No problem. We just came as well. Yeah, we're all early.
うん。私たちが少し早く来てただけだから、ミオは別に遅くないよ。
そっか。間に合ってよかった。緊張しちゃって何度もお手洗いに行ってたから。
Wait, what? Is that like a nervous tick? That she has to like, oh shit, I'm so nervous and she keeps washing her hands? What? Simply having Mio's presence here. the empty classroom's atmosphere brightens up immediately. So, what is it you wanted to tell us? Here we go, Yuri. You can do it, girl.
ゆりちゃん、何かな？大事なお話なんでしょ？
She nods lightly, but that's all. It seems to be something that's hard to talk about. I can visibly grasp how nervous she is.
ゆりちゃん？
Just give her some time.
私が呼び出したのに黙っちゃって。
I understand it's difficult. That just reflects how tough it is to talk about, right? No worries. Just tell us once you're ready.
そうだよ。ちゃんと待ってるから平気だよ。
No pressure. Amongst the heavy silence, Tsukishima finally starts to speak.
私ね、二人に言わなきゃいけないことがあって。
Mio and I nod.
今日はね、私にとって特別な日なの。
It is maybe it's like the anniversary of her friendship with Mio. A special day?
ほら、ちょうど1年前、私と浅葉くんが初めて話をした日で、あの時もこんな感じで教室に残っていたんだよね。
Oh, it's the anniversary since the first time she talked to me. Oh.
そんなこともあったね。
I mean, you were probably there, Mio. Was that so? I can't remember very clearly. Wow, how insensitive you are. Jeez, Yuma, you don't even remember the first anniversary? Jesus, the first anniversary of when she talked to you.
浅葉くん、その顔だと覚えてないでしょ。でも、覚えてなくても仕方ないの。
Jeez, you can
あの
clearly
時の
tell.
浅葉くん、一生懸命だったもの。
You can tell already Yuma is bad boyfriend material. Doesn't even remember that. Shaking my head. SMH, right? Absorbed?
ね。
On that day?
ゆうくん、お待たせ。確かゆりちゃんとはお話ししたことなかったよね。あれ、ゆうくん怒ってる？
Wait, I'm angry? Let's go to the infirmary.
待って、ゆうくん。
Aw, she's sad.
お友達のゆりちゃんを紹介。
Or did she like stop me? Did she hold on to me? She grabbed me just to make sure like, stop! Now's not the time for that. Especially with your finger that's swollen. Do that later. Yeah, you can introduce me to your friend that'll later become my girlfriend. You know, you can do that another time.
これは体育のバレーボールで
Aw,
指しただけだから。
she sounds so sad. Just? Don't take that lightly. If you leave a jammed finger alone, it might stay bent permanently. Wait, I have really fucking crooked fingers. Is that why?
ゆうくん、手を離してくれ
Oh,
ない
that's
と
why. We grabbed her
涙
hand.
が止まらないよ。それにゆりちゃんが。
気にしないで、一ノ瀬さん。浅葉くんの言う通り、早く指の治療をしないと。
Mio, that was merely basic first aid treatment, so you definitely have to go to the hospital later.
やっぱりゆうくん怒ってる。
Well, duh. Because you took an injury lightly and didn't get it treated.
それでそこの1年生も怪我か？
あ、いえ、私は付き添いで。
You're from our class. Tsukishima, right? You're friends with Mio? It's the first time we've talked, though.
はい、月島ゆりです。一ノ瀬さんに幼馴染を紹介するって言われて。
Oh, well, hi, I guess. Nice to meet you. Oh, I see. It's a bit weird to introduce myself now, seeing that you were in the same class and all, but I'm Asaba Yuma. Best regards. Wait, isn't that something you say when, like, at the end of a letter, at the end of an email? Best regards, kind regards. Not like after you've just met someone. Ah, now I remember. My head was filled with Mio's injury, so that might have caused what I was left with. A rather dim impression of her that day. Which is why I couldn't remember off the top of my head.
あの時、浅場くんはすごいなって思ったの。私はミオの怪我に全く気づけなかったのに。
I just know her, you
一
know?
目で見破っちゃうなんて。
I can tell. I just happened to notice it by chance.
あれからもう1年も経つんだね。あ、せっかくだし1周年記念に何かやる？
うん。そういうのもいいかもね。これからもずっと友達でいられるように。
That would be nice. In contrast to her smile, she naturally averts her eyes.
ゆりちゃんのお話ってそのことだったの？
That's not it, is it?
え？
You can't fool me. To begin with, you wouldn't be so nervous since morning if you only wanted to reminisce about the past. Even I get that much.
ゆりちゃん。
Seeing Tsukishima sink into silence, Mio worriedly calls her name. Tsukishima timidly raises her face. Oh gosh.
私ね。
うん。
We're waiting, Yuri. Mio looks directly at Tsukishima. However, as if to run away from that gaze, Tsukishima averted her eyes.
これからの風紀委員会の活動について二人に相談したいと思って。
She's trying to chicken out of it. No, Yuri, no! An all too transparent lie. Mio doesn't try to pursue that, nor do I interject. We simply just keep looking at her.
私はまだ1年しか二人と過ごしていないけど、本当に感謝してるの。できればこれからも。
That's not it, Yuri. Tsukishima's shoulders tense up.
二人とは友達でいたい。ずっと友達でいたいです。
うん。ゆりちゃんとはずっとお友達だよ。
No matter what, Mio? Because that's what Yuri is the most afraid of, right? Losing one friend over trying to get closer in a romantic sense with another friend. First, Mio smiles, and I scratch my head while being of two minds over how to react to her evasiveness. And don't you normally have this sort of conversation after the graduation ceremony? You're about 2 years early.
そうだよね。今から言うようなことじゃないよね。ごめんなさい。
From then on, neither Mio nor I try to get to the heart of the matter, and time just goes by. We parted with Tsukishima en route, since she apparently needed to drop by the student council, and now we've reached the entrance. Wait, it's with that? She kind of chickened out at the end, and now we're just leaving it as that? No. Tsukishima, I wonder what it is that she actually wanted to tell us. Say, Mio.
何ゆうくん。
浅場くん。
Huh? Tsukishima? She like comes running. No, I changed my mind. I have to tell you after all. So dramatic. Before I had a chance to ask her what she's doing here.
違うの。
Oh, here we go.
さっきの話。私、ミオに謝らないといけないことがあって。
Uh-oh. With wet eyes that could spill tears at any moment, she approaches us without heeding her sprained foot.
本当？もっと早く言わなきゃいけなかったのに。私にはその勇気がなくて。さっきも
Oh my god.
3人で初めて話した時のことを思い出したら急に怖くなって。
Overwhelmed by her desperate demeanor, I found myself speechless, rooted on the spot. The sole action that I took was unconsciously reaching out my hand to the handkerchief in my pocket.
ずっと浅場くんとミオが羨ましかったの。二人の関係が大好きで、だから応援して幸せになってほしいって思ってて。
She continues her words while trembling slightly.
でも、応援できなくなっちゃったの。
At that point, her tears finally started to pour from her eyes. As I catch sight of that, I started to feel like my body is getting mangled.
私ね、浅場くんを好きになっちゃったの。二人を応援するって決めてたのに。私。
Huh? My body stiffens in response to her sudden confession. Tension renders me unable to move.
ごめんね、ミオ。ごめんなさい。
Oh god. Why is she apologizing to Mio for that? Puzzled about that, I turned towards Mio to see her reaction. She just seems to smile. Did Yuri really just think too much into this? Like, oh, Asaba-kun, he's definitely Mio's. And she feels so guilty now over something that Mio doesn't even find a big deal. She pushes me in the back with a tap.
私の気持ちは教室で話したから。だから。
Really?
大丈夫だよ。
I mean, Mio could be lying, but I don't think she is. Slightly tearing up due to the fact that she touched me, she answers me like that.
待って、ミオ。私、まだきちんと謝ってない。肝心なこと、何も話してない。ゆうくん、ゆりちゃんのこと、よろしくね。
Yeah, leave it to me.
じゃあ、また来週ね。
Oh, I don't know about this. And with that, Mio runs off by herself. That's a bit strange. I feel like when I first saw Mio smile after like Yuri's confession, I thought Mio was actually happy, and she was like, yeah, she was rooting him on all along, and she actually didn't really. Maybe she likes, but yeah, but she just like. She was fine with it to say, right? But this reaction, sort of like, you take care of her and then she runs off, kind of makes it seem like maybe Mio has she probably has her own issues, right? Part of it, of course, is deeply rooted with whatever hell problem she has that's causing her to cry whenever she touches guys. Maybe she considers herself to be like too weak. And then now she's like, damn, I failed myself because I was unable to quickly get over my phobia of touching guys. That, because I feel like that's maybe the thing that she's waiting for. If she likes Yuma, maybe Mio was waiting to get over her phobia to then confess to Yuma. And here she just kind of feels like, damn, I was beat by Yuri. I kind of failed myself. I wasn't able to get over my phobia in time. And now Yuri, not necessarily is taking him away from me, but it's like, you know, I feel like Mio is, if anything, she's more disappointed or sad in herself than mad at Yuri for this. Because I don't think so. Like she said, they'll always forever be friends. Right? But I don't know. This is a bit strange that she just runs off though. I don't think she's too happy, but not angry at us or something, I think. But, yeah, I mean, despite her running away, she did give her blessing though, right? That's what Mio essentially did and said. Say, Tsukishima, do you have any idea or an idea what I want to say right now?
それは、私がミオを裏切ったから。
What betrayal? There's no betrayal. Wrong. She's got nothing to do with it. Did you think we were dating or something?
そこまでは思ってないけど。でも、ミオは浅場くんのことを。
In what? I don't know about that, but it's not like I took a peek at Mio's heart, so I can't deny what she said. Even so, it's not what I want to say right now. This is a matter solely between me and you, right? I mean, that's what you think too, right? If I like someone and I want to confess to that person, it's a matter between us two, not like someone else. Like, well, I understand that you must think like, what does Mio have to do with this? But for some reason, Yuri really is like involving Mio in this. I don't know. I mean, I can kind of understand why, as I've said throughout the entire route. But still, I love you, Tsukishima. Stopping Tsukishima, who is still about to go on, mid-sentence, I also tell her how I feel. That's right, girl. You heard it right. Your ears are not deceiving you. I said that I love you too. You beat me to the confession, though. It seems like this is the one answer that she wasn't anticipating. Hello? Can you hear me? As I ask her, she quickly nods a few times in a fluster. I'll say it as many times as I need to. I'm in love with you. The one I love is you, Tsukishima Yuri, not anyone else. You. There's only one Yuri here, right? Yeah, so could you smile for me? Can you show me a smile like you always do? Again, tears well up in her eyes. That's not what I asked for, girl, what? Can you show me a smile? And she proceeds to cry even more. Well, that's the natural response I get from girls anyway, so it's understandable, I get it, okay? However, these tears aren't filled with bitterness like before. Why wouldn't I be? It's not about me being fine with you. I want it to be only you. Because it's you. And with that, I show her the palm of my left hand. Her expression shows that she's at a loss at what to do. Wait, what is it? It's like he suddenly pulls out a ring and is like, oh, no, of course not. Way too fucking early for that. What does he have in his left hand, though? Then she stared at her own right hand. Oh, we just put it forward to like take my hand. Then with visible nervousness, she shows me that hand. The hand that was connected to mine through the handcuffs before. There are no handcuffs anymore. But, I mean, we can get some. I walk up to her and take her hand. We join our hands, entwining our fingers. A definite sensation born not by one-sidedly gripping the hand of the other, but instead entwining our fingers with the fingers of the other. That makes it feel like a strong connection, as if we locked our hands together with a key. Better not lose that key, though. I'll never let go of this hand again. Okay, maybe in that case it's better to lose the key. We don't even need the fucking key. We want to be tied together, right? Yeah, I locked it with a key. However, I'll let you have that key. Are you sure? What if you ever get sick of me and you want the key and I'm like, nope, nope, you ain't having it. I have confidence in me losing it in no time. You take it. It's a fucking fake key. Oh yeah, I'm gonna lose it for sure. Then how about we just fucking break the key, okay? It doesn't even exist in the first place. By trial and error, we learn how to express our affection and to take in the feelings directed at us from the other. My hand, joined with Tsukishima's, teaches me how difficult that can be. Right, it taught me the fear of letting go of something you love. Oh gosh. Uh-oh. We're gonna see the aftermath of Mio. Oh man, oh no. Am I ready for this? I might feel a little bit guilty.
あれ、帰ってたんだ。そんなところでどうしたの？帰りが遅いから連絡しようかなって。ミオ？
お姉ちゃん、どうしよう。
Oh god.
涙が止まらないよ。
Yeah. Mio is sad after all. I mean, I feel like maybe part of her like wants to be happy for them, right? But another part of her is just sad because she likes likes Yuma too.
ミオ。
私ね、ゆうくんに好きな人ができたって聞いたときは、頑張ってって応援したの。大好きなゆうくんには幸せになってほしいから。
Okay, so this confirms it pretty much. She says, I want Yukun, whom I love so much. I mean, it could still be in a friend way. And she means that, but I don't think so.
うん。だけどね、ゆりちゃんがゆうくんのこと好きだって。それに多分ゆうくんも。どうしてなのかな。大好きな二人が
Oh my god.
お互いに好き合ってて素敵なことなのに涙が止まらないの。
Girl, you're gonna make me cry too. Please stop.
そっか。そんなことがあったんだね。
笑顔でいたいのに笑い方忘れちゃったよ。
Holy crap. She sounds so, like, so distraught. Like, just emotionally destroyed. What the fuck?
いいんだよ、泣いても。好きなだけ泣きなさい。いいよ。
いいの？
Of course, you can cry.
頭で理解できてなくても、心ではそうじゃないと思っても、涙が出るのは泣かなくちゃダメな時なの。
Sometimes you just need a good cry. Even if you don't know why you're crying, just you gotta let it out. Let out the emotions. It's better than keeping it bottled inside. And this is coming from someone who has a huge, like, I have 10 bottles of emotions inside of me, okay, that I just can't get out somehow.
お姉ちゃ
きっとミオは自分でも知らなかったくらいユウちゃんのことが大好きだったのね。
Yeah.
だからね、涙を我慢しちゃダメ。きちんと受け入れてあげて。それがミオのした恋なんだから。
お姉ちゃんお姉ちゃん
No.
お姉ちゃん
Rio, stop. Please.
ミオ、
She's gonna cry the entire night. Oh my god. Holy shit. I feel so guilty, even though I did nothing wrong. Oh, man, that was brutal. I feel really bad for Mio. Like, I feel guilty, but despite that, right? Like, I do feel sad for her, but like, this is what can happen. Obviously, we don't get to see, I think at least from Mio's perspective, why she didn't confess to Yuma, because it's pretty clear now, right? That she was in fact in love with Yuma, or still is. But then why hasn't she made her move, right? This is just what can happen. if you love someone, you just gotta go for it if you like someone. Because they're not gonna know how you feel unless you tell them. They're not fucking gonna pick up your thoughts telepathically, right? This is not gonna happen. So you always run the risk, hell yes, even from your closest friend, even from friends, even from, it could be a random fucking girl from another class, it could be your closest friend that just then suddenly, quote unquote, snatches the guy away from you, right? Which is maybe kind of how Mio feels, or how she perceives it, whatever, but that's just what happens, right? Like, yes, I feel sad for her, but it's kind of her own fault as well. Like, maybe she hasn't realized her feelings. That could be another thing as well, that she know. Like, you know, sometimes you have these feelings, but you haven't fully realized it yet until, like, bam, suddenly, like, oh shit, wait, Yuri is taking him away from me, kind of. And then you suddenly realize what those feelings that you have for him, what they are and what they mean. Maybe that's what happened to her, but either way, it's just, I'm sorry, Mio. I'll make it up with you when you're out, okay? I'm sorry, but the life lesson for the end of this video is to just, if you truly like someone, just go for it. Even if they end up rejecting you, then hey, you at least you took a chance, right? It just means that you weren't meant to be together. Sure, it'll suck for a little bit, you'd feel a little bit bad, but time heals all wounds. You'll get over it eventually. And then just, you know, give the love another shot eventually. And at some point you'll find the right person. I know you will. You all will, okay?